Good evening. It is Wednesday, September 15th, 2021, and this is the Daily O. I'm Brody Myers, coming to you live from the bridge here at Theta Pond. This is kind of the back pond. We saw a few frogs and a little bit of nature over here as we were getting set up. Well, yesterday, or a few days ago rather, Mayor Will Joyce gave his State of the City address to the Stillwater Chamber of Commerce. He touched on, of course, COVID and the emergencies that have been going on in Stillwater. He said that the city of Stillwater needs to move from playing defense to offense. He said a lot of the problems from Stillwater have just been reactionary things that they can't plan for or out of their control. He specifically gave props to City of Stillwater Emergency Manager Rob Hill, who's been putting out many of those fires himself and within his department. There's also, on the OSU side, a new fire truck rolling around Stillwater that has OSU colors, says Stillwater PD on it, has the OSU brand Pistol Pete. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out on the Stillwater Fire Department's Facebook page. Well, Josh Weisel is in the O'Kali Weather Studio, and he has our weather. Cooler temperatures are on the horizon. Josh?
All right, and good evening, Stillwater. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the O'Kali Storm Studios, taking a quick look at the forecast for the remainder of the evening into tomorrow. So this is a quick look at the hour-by-hour forecast for this evening. Really no rain chances or anything big to talk about weather headline-wise. We are expecting mostly clear skies for the remainder of the evening into the start of tomorrow morning, and we're expecting lows to start off around 6 a.m. of about 65 across the region. So like I said, really no rain chances, mostly clear skies. Overall lows are going to be around 65 for Stillwater. So here's a look at the regional forecast. 65 Stillwater, 66 in Oklahoma City. For our friends in Oklahoma State at Tulsa, we're talking lows tonight around 66 degrees. And like I said, mostly clear skies are forecasted for the remainder of the evening and into early tomorrow. So here's a look at the overall forecast. Make sure that you follow me on these social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and even on Telegram for the latest weather updates. And then, of course, make sure that you tune in for my full extended forecast with the O'Kali. You can find those every morning with OkaliTV.com or Facebook's @O'Kali. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow morning and every morning for the full extended forecast. We also have a big potential cool down coming up, so make sure that you tune into that forecast tomorrow morning to see the full extended 10-day forecast. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joshua Weisel. We are Stillwater's Weather Connection.
Well, today OSU's basketball teams, men and women, both revealed their conference schedules. As for the men, they'll be hosting Powerhouse Kansas on January 4th, Texas and Oklahoma, two schools that they may be playing for some of the last times, coming to Gallagher-Iba January 8th and February 5th, respectively. As for the women, they have got Texas and Oklahoma at home. Texas playing here on January 2nd. Bedlam here in Gallagher-Iba will be March 2nd. Powerhouse on the women, Baylor, will be in town February 23rd. And over in cross-country, Dave Smith's squad will be hosting the largest cross-country meet this year, the Cowboy Jamboree. It's been in existence for 100-plus years. It'll be 6 top 25 teams here in Stillwater, and I believe some high school teams are in town to compete in some events for that as well. It should be a big event. And joining me now is our fantasy football expert for 2021, Mr. Karsten Melton. Karsten, you and I are in a fantasy football league together. Yes. We're getting ready for that, starting week 2. What can you tell us, maybe vamp on a little bit, without giving away too many secrets?
Yeah, so this year I'll be doing the fantasy football weekly roundup. Blake Broadhurst was doing it last year. He did a great job, and so I'll be taking it over for this week. Every week I'll be giving you guys, some 3 guys I think you should start, 3 guys you should bench, and some other guys who I find a little bit underrated, maybe a little bit on the waiver wire. This week I can tell you, little sneak preview, watch out for Elijah Mitchell as your waiver wire watch. Running back for the San Francisco 49ers after Raheem Mostert, was out for the season with that season-ending surgery. Elijah Mitchell's going to be coming in. He's going to be a guy who I think you guys should watch out for. So pretty excited to be doing it for this year.
One of my favorite parts about fantasy football is the clever, punny team names. I'm a Bills guy. He's a Vikings guy. My team name is the Orchard Park Rangers. Buffalo actually plays in a town called Orchard Park. Putting you on the spot here, but can you give us a punny name for a Vikings-themed team?
There are a lot of funny fantasy football team names I know. I don't know if they're really school appropriate,
okay.
A lot of them.
Fair enough.
Maybe don't need to share those on this right here.
We'll leave it at that. Everyone has access to Reddit.
Absolutely.
Karsten, thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it, Brody. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And thanks for watching the Daily O. Don't forget to subscribe to the O'Kali TV at OkaliTV.com and read the O'Kali print newspaper at Okali.com. For the Daily O from Theta Pond, I'm Brody Myers. Good night.